Send the word space to 7299 for a chance to win a 1-week getaway for two at the Crystal Palace. 10 casinos. Hold brain dance equipment. If you're looking for a taste of paradise, don't wait a microsecond longer. Send space to 7299 right to Crystal Palace. Feel alive in the dead of space.
All right, let's go ahead and do initiate overload. Go. Gotta worry about that no more. Do anything with this one? Initiate overload. Let's go ahead and blow that up. Got some more. Disarm. I'll be far away. We go ahead and initiate overload. Do that. Sat down there, I don't even know.
Then they packed up their cameras and forgot all about you.
Yeah. And get this. Those implants, we had to get them back. Replaced them with these first-gen pieces of garbage.
Disarm them. Go.
They did us dirty, yo. Took everything from us, tossed us like...
It's okay. I understand.
All right, so he's coming up on some hard times. We're gonna get to him. Got here. I think we got everything in this room. All right, let's head on up. Do a quick save.
You a corpo? Tell me, or I shoot.
Nope, I'm not.
Not a fucking suit. Name's V. Regina sent me.
Regina. Tell her she can get fucked.
Heard your
Heard your
interview.
interview on the way up.
Started broadcasting the moment you showed up on the feed. It wasn't finished, not like I wanted it, but at least people got the truth.
Oh. You know what? I accidentally skipped ahead, so let's load game. I want to hear what he has to say about that. Let's go ahead and put this away. We don't need to crouch. I was trying to uncrouch.
You a corpo? Tell me, or I shoot.
Not a fucking suit. Name's V. Regina sent me.
Regina. Tell her she can get fucked.
Alright, heard your
Heard
interview.
your interview on the way up.
Started broadcasting the moment you showed up on the feed. It wasn't finished, not like I wanted it, but at least people got the truth.
Why do you threaten to kill yourself?
Why the suicide threats, huh?
Thought you were a corpo. Sent to silence me.
So you would have died anyway.
But on my own terms. Bastards control everything. But me, I get to decide when I go. I do. Tell Regina that too. Not gonna break, not like her.
Is that
Gun
going to be
loaded.
the motive? Alright, she just wants to help.
There's a death warrant out for you. But you probably already knew that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I could give a shit too. But Regina wants to help you out.
Help me out? She's the one who needs help. She was the best media I knew. Shit, she was my mentor. And now? Sold right out. But I won't be bought. Not me.
Okay, alright. Cool.
You always
But-
take this long to make up your mind?
Never ever sold out on the tombstone. Yeah, I like that. Gina was your mentor, or cool, but never ever sold out on the tombstone.
Never ever sold out. That'll look great on your tombstone.
Better than sellout bitch.
You really hate Regina that much?
Was talking about you. Doesn't it bother you? The PR machines, the 24/7 lies, cover-ups. Things used to be different. The media's word fucking meant something. We tracked those sons of bitches every dirty...
Sorry about this, Max.
You make some sharp points, V. I even got a title for this scene. A jab at the truth.
Shut it.
And here I thought I was bad with medias.
Shut up.
I didn't even let him
You
finish
got
speaking.
him? How heavy's the burden of free speech?
Johnny, please.
Sure, I'm gone. Just like your conscience.
Car's waiting for you. Let's go ahead and rob him blind. I probably should let him finish speaking. What's on here? Messages. Something to chew on. Hello, contacting you about a matter that you might be interested in concerning the war vets. Evidence that the emblem we serve was nothing but a clever gimmick. The campaign's main goal was to help veterans, and indeed they were given help, but only temporary. Allow me to explain. Soldiers who lost their limbs while in active duty were chipped with pre-tier implants. The problem was that after 6 months they had to give them back to the corporation. Their veterans' allowance, which was meant to last indefinitely, was also taken away. I have proof of all this, documents, stills, etc. I can also put you in touch with the veterans involved. I'll send it all in 48 hours. Sounds interesting. Why me? Why do you want this information to come to light? What's in it for you? We had an interview once. You're an honest vulture. I know it. As for my reason, let's just say I have them and leave it at that. I'd rather focus on how what I'm telling you is true and that good people will explode. Tomorrow, I'll start transferring fires on the In Blood and Sir program. Do not ignore this message, Regina Jones. Max, job just came through, and there's a very big price on your head. Somebody already took it. This isn't freaking joke. You could be killed. Let me help you. Come to my place, and I'll give you somewhere to hide until things quiet down. Listen, I know you still have a grudge against me, not without good reason, but time has come to put that aside, okay? Above all else, we're friends, even if our lives went in different directions. And remember, we have more in common, and I don't just mean our last names, than you think. From Regina Jones to Max Jones. Max, I'm begging you, pick up the hollow. Well, I need to first get my inventory, and let's get rid of some of these weapons. Ooh, sniper rifle. Assault rifle, so Z. I don't really need a sniper. Try not to break down any orange weapons. But that purple one, that's an upgrade. Got a lot of weapons up in here. What's my stuff looking like? Submachine guns. Get rid of them. Shotguns, don't care about. Finally, pistols. Any better pistols? Doesn't look like it, so we can scrap them all. And that should put us way below our weight limit. Awesome. Alright, I can move again. Got lots of stuff to read today, too. I want to head outside to make sure it's clear first. Alright, there's the car. And they look clear. So let's drag them all out. Carrying him like a little baby. Usually just throw him over our shoulders, but not this guy.
Regina sent me. Toss him in. No time to waste. Let's go.
All right, he's in.
Obviously, I know Max is safe, but from his state, I can tell there were some complications. Guess that was to be expected. Contract shut.
Ooh. All right. So that's going to end this episode. So stick around. We're going to read some shards. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next quest. Till then, y'all take care. Alright, I went back, and instead of knocking him out, let's see what he's got to sell. Or say. So why are you still reporting?
So why do that veteran piece? If we're all so fresh out of fucks to give.
So that people start asking questions? Start wondering. Just like you, now. Maybe that little grain of discomfort will grow into dissent. Who knows? I figure it's worth a try.
Alright. Your dying won't change a thing. Medias are out. Fixes are in.
You think you're hot shit, but you might as well be a fly buzzing in a corpo's ear.
So I'll keep buzzing.
It's not medias they're losing sleep over. It's fixers with razor-sharp intel. The kind that'll slit your throat.
Yeah, because I'm sure Regina's the one keeping Yorinobu up at night.
Alright, she deserves a chance. Just talk to her. Oh, which one do we pick?
Okay, you're starting to bore me. Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Then I'll make you.
Good luck.
Alright, she deserves a chance. Just talk to her.
You got an itch for the truth, don't you? If you want to know who Regina is now, what she really fights for, just go and see her. At the very least, it'd mean a lot to her. Max?
I'll talk to her, but that's it.
That's all I ask.
Okay, just gotta download a few things.
Do what you gotta do.
You ready? Car waiting outside. Alright. Come on, Max. Let's get. There you go. Looks like I got everything from out there. Let's pick up that stapler again. Oh, can't get that.
The chauffeur? What's next? Champagne? Black market synth cigars?
No time to waste. Let's go.
Take care, Max.
Yeah, you too.
There you go, Max. Get up in the car.
Thanks for the help. Glad you got through to that stubborn mule. Looks like I'm up to bat with him now. Gig closed.
Alright, so she seemed a little bit happier. Ooh, we got a reward. New message for you. Thanks again for handling the issue. Thanks again for handling the issue in good faith. I'm tossing in a little extra. You can collect it at the drop point. Awesome. Let's go to the drop point. Hopefully nobody runs me over because I did not look. Uh-oh. Use up a little stamina. Get my athletics up. Let's collect our reward. Alright, let's see what it is. Loot military armored vests. Awesome. Get complete. And we got some money, but I didn't see how much. Awesome. What is that green thing over there? I don't know what that green thing is over there. Let's go investigate. Oh, it's the people I just left. They were stopped at the light. Alright, well that was nice. Now, this is the official end. So if you would like to read some shards or listen to some shards, we're about to go through them. Because we picked up, what, like 4 or 5 up in there? We're up to 16,000 also. Alright. So, archive conversation. Jack Fisher and Deadeye Second. Waiting at the usual spots. On our way. Hand me cash bag through the window and do it fast. Why the hurry? NCPT figured out. We got one of theirs in our pocket. Cause the corpse blew a fuse after the last convoy got held up on Maelstrom, even though only the badges knew the shipment route. They got anything on you? Not yet. because we'll be careful. But now they'll have eyes on everything. So I'm out after this one. Shame. It was nice doing biz with you. Same here. Maelstrom ain't half as bad as they say. Alright, stop complaining. Get Rich Today by Josh Caravan. The first and most important lesson. You and only you are responsible for your situation in life. Don't wait for the government to take pity on you. Don't wait for your loved ones to lend a helping hand. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, AOC, and get to work. I know what you're going to say. Unemployment is at 34%, but so what? What's stopping you from starting your own business? It's that damn simple. What's that? You say you need an education, so educate yourself, for Christ's sakes. From now on, I don't want to hear any excuses. What matters is that you can be rich too, but you have to want it, and for that, you have to work for it. Well, that tells me that's going to solve my money problems. Archive conversation. Kaiser Herzog and Rahim Baker. I need some shards with some Ripple Ice Pick Soft. Sure thing. And Delta, Choom's fading fast. He croaks, his implants get blocked. Waste of good chrome. We're on it. Chill. Archive conversation between Jax O'Connor and Xena Saxton. F. Something ain't right. That implant laser slotted me is acting up, so tell him to fix it. No, I better go somewhere else and pay. Is it that chrome he took from that Arkansas court? The one who woke up in the middle? Ha ha ha. Little Miss Corpo got a pair of lungs on her. No, come on. You know, I don't go for that Japanese stuff anyways. I mean, another implant? Know what? Never mind. Ooh, technology now. The invisible killers. We've long known that the AV crisis crossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminum, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed the presence of dead red blood cells in E. coli, as well as sodium chloride table salt. Now, you don't need a degree in science to know the harm these substances can wreak on the body. We found that sulfur compounds can lead to cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses arising from a weakened or even damaged immune system. It can also lead to spontaneous dental hydropylation and acute meningitis, whatever that is. All right, world. Got 5 of them to here. Why Be Me? Confessions of a Braindance Addict. Preface. Do you want to be you? Seriously, take a moment to let that question sink in. Do you feel at home in your skin? Do you like your job, your friends, your family? When you look in the mirror, do you say to yourself, I'm the luckiest person alive? Then hop in the leather upholstered backseat of your Schaefer Rayfield. If you answered yes to any of these questions, put down this book and stop wasting your valuable time. If you answered no to the above, I understand just how you feel. It used to be said at the turn of the century that the world belongs to the 1%. Today, 0.001% is closer to the truth, and your chances of joining this group are even less than that. In this reality, I mean, where you are you, where you are you, in a braindance, you can be anyone. A broker who manages a portfolio worth trillions, an elite soldier who blasts his enemies out of existence with a tech shotgun, a suave rocker boy whom the world lusts over, or lusts after. Now I ask you again, of the millions upon millions of people in this world, do you want to be you? The answer for me was always no, and so my story begins. Next, we got the false rumors circulating bussin'. Conspiracy theorists have recently been roused by news of alleged human activity in the ghost city of Boston. Our younger readers may not recall that the Korean city, formerly 4 million strong, was wiped off the face of the earth during the Fourth Corporate War. Unofficial sources out there point the finger at Militech, whose tentacles of tyranny led to the creation and spread of lab-grown deadly viruses. Accident experiments, whatever the truth, the virus proved so virulent that the United Korean government still won't lift the strict quarantine on buzzing all these decades later. So why did all these tabloid junkies and sensation seekers all of a sudden become so interested in the deadly city again 50 years later? Seoul-based detective unearthed satellite image showing signs of life. Well, technical life, that is, in the forms of active machinery, but no real surprise there. After all, Boston was one of the world's most heavily automated metropolises. It was a human virus, not the computer variety. Many of the robots go out their work, their repairs, their trash scooping and sorting. These mysteries sat images. Huh. Just some computers that never got turned off. That's it. People of United Korea can sleep easy tonight knowing Boston is a ghost town in the metrological sense only. Ooh, that city got destroyed. Alright, Pathfinder, half a century of silence. When in the summer of 2020, NASA's Pathfinder mission set off for Jupiter, it was the buzz of every radio station, TV media outlet, and scream sheet. Still, of the crew were plastered every type of commemorative merchandise imaginable. Mugs, shirts, plates, bobbleheads, bumper stickers, the list goes on. Just a week later, a steady stream of information dried to a trigger. A month later, the world had all but forgotten about them. 3 years later, and 2 years before their planned entry into Jupiter's orbit, a conflict now known as the Fourth Corporate War broke out. Cape Canaveral was one of the first strategic sites razed to the ground. NASA's Mission Control Center along with it. Pathfinder, in the vast reaches of space, had been cut off. When the opposition sides finally signed a truce 3 years later, Militech set its sights on reestablishing contact with the Pathfinder crew. But to no avail. Pathfinder's signal, it seemed, had been swallowed by the void of the Big Black. To this day, it remains unknown whether the Pathfinder mission was a success. If the crew ever did reach Jupiter and its moons, we have received no word, no data, not a single lead to follow. Maybe there never stood a chance. Maybe, after a half-century of silence, they simply have nothing to say to us. Ooh. Tried to go to Jupiter. Inside Medical, we associate nomads with chaos. Social collapse, I don't know what that is. Technological backwardness, and for good reason. But there are always exceptions to the rule, and for the nomads, that exceptions are the good. More specifically, Medical. Unlike other nomad groups that deal in smuggling and raiding, the Meta are strictly law-abiding. Medical formerly resigned in the Western corporate states as a majority stakeholder in the numerous shipping companies, including the rapidly growing DTR, Decker, Tenica, and Rogers, which handles 53% of all of America's transports last year. The story of Metacorp is a story of American entrepreneurial spirit and confidence in the future. Two things that not even a nuclear war could destroy. Indeed, Metacorp only proves that a new order can rise out of entropy, that the rustle of eurodollars is capable of civilizing even the most savage barbarians. Last month, I had an opportunity to visit the company's headquarters in Medikey, the mobile island currently anchored in the Gulf of Mexico. There I met Victoria Meta, the corporation's nomad CEO and granddaughter of Metacorp's founder, Jonathan Meta. Victoria had clearly inherited his steely gaze and enterprising mind. Okay. The Unification War for Gawks. What is this? The Unification War is the most recent armed conflict to take place in North America since the collapse, lasting from January 2069 to June 2070. Although the Unification War is formally recognized as a war between the new United States of America, in USA, it's hitting too close to home right now, and the government of the Free States, most scholars also classify the conflict as a corporate war. It is well known that the NUSA was blocked by militech hardware, personnel, and other resources, whereas the Free States received the significant yet tactical support of the Arkansas Corporation. The Unification War was also sometimes referred to as the Metal War or Metal Wars, in reference to wide use of armored cavalry units, so-called panzers. The bloodiest battle in the Unification War was the Battle of Ridgecrest. In just one day, at least 3,078 people were reported killed. North California and South California were on opposite sides of the war, allied with the Free States and the NUSA, respectively, while Night City maintained a position of neutrality. The Unification War ended when all parties signed the Treaty of Unification in Arvin, South California. Both sides claimed victory, the Free States emphasizing that they had preserved their independence, and the NUSA broadcasting that they were closer than ever to reunifying a divided American people. The end of the Unification War, however, was not an end to conflict at large. The leading AI analytics software predicts another hot war will likely break out by 2080, 74% confidence. Ooh, I hope I'm not around for them. Oh, and that's it. That's all of our articles. All right, well. And this is the official end to this episode. So thanks for joining me. My name's Tick, and we're back another day with more episodes. Y'all take care.